Do you always have symptoms of pregnancy? Like in each month, you always have these symptoms that you are pregnant, and maybe later or few days, or maybe when you run a pregnancy test, you will find out that you are not pregnant, that it is negative. Have this thing been happening to you before? Do you have these symptoms of pregnancy, and maybe 2 days or 3 days you will start seeing your monthly flow again, but you are having all the symptoms of pregnancy? You have frequent urination, you vomit, you feel morning sickness, and if you go to do pregnancy test, you end up seeing that this is negative. Even when you go to scan, you end up that there is no baby, there is no heartbeat found on the scan that you are pregnant. Have this thing been happening to you before? Now I'm just going to tell you 3 things that might be the cause. That's why you are always having the symptoms of pregnancy, so that you will know if it is something that you need to go and see your doctor, or maybe something that is normal, or maybe that is not abnormal. Number one thing that might be the cause that I want you to know is what? One is what? Is your progesterone. Progesterone is a very good hormone on your body. This plays a vital role in a human reproductive system, and it prepares the endometrium, that is the lining of your uterus. If an egg is being fertilized, it helps it to implant. Whereby the egg is not being implanted into the uterus, it will begin to shade. If there is no fertilization that occur, it will begin to shade, and whereby it begin to shade, that's when you start seeing your monthly flow. Your monthly flow will start coming out. But in the case that an egg is being fertilized and is being planted in your uterus, then that's when a pregnancy begin to occur. So when this progesterone is doing this work on your body, that is when you will start having all these signs and symptoms of what? Symptoms of pregnancy, and later you end up seeing your monthly flow. So when your man release inside you, when your man pour his SP inside you, and there is no egg to fertilize for it to start growing, that is when you end up shading your flows. You start seeing your monthly flow. So it's because of that progesterone that is doing that process at that time. Is either that you are preparing for pregnancy, or you are preparing to see your monthly flow, or even you are preparing to see your ovulation. That is when this progesterone begin to do its work. You understand me? So that is why you end up seeing your monthly flow after the symptoms of pregnancy. So whenever you are having these symptoms of pregnancy every time, just know that is your progesterone that is playing its role at that time. For this progesterone, there is not really a problem for you to raise alarm when it is the progesterone. But another thing that can still play a vital role on this thing of you seeing pregnancy symptoms, and later you will end up testing negative. One, it could be hormonal imbalance. There is a lot of different types of hormones on your body, so it depends the one that is not balanced. Okay, when a particular hormone is not balanced, then that is when you say you are having hormonal imbalance. So hormonal imbalance can still play a role on this thing, that you only see you only see symptoms of pregnancy, and you end up testing positive and end up seeing your monthly flow at the end of the day. Okay, so this one is raised for concern. You need to raise an alarm. You need to go and see your doctor. But now I know your question will be like, happy love, how will I know the one? Because I told you now the progesterone on is okay. You understand? Because after seeing that symptoms of pregnancy, if pregnancy did not occur, if fertilization did not occur, then you start seeing your monthly flow. That symptoms of pregnancy will now stop. Remember, it is your progesterone that is working at that time, and it's a very good hormone. But when you are having hormonal imbalance, you don't actually know the hormones that is not balanced. That is why you need to go to the hospital. So you are now asking me, how will you now know the one how will you now dictate the one that is progesterone and the one that it is hormonal imbalance? I know that is your question. Now don't be confused. Okay, that is where you now need your doctor attention. So if you know that this thing is happening to you, please, I need you to go and see a doctor and explain to the doctor this is what is happening to you, because this may be the reason why you have not been getting pregnant. It is one hormone that is imbalance on your body. So you need to go to the hospital to dictate the one that is not balanced, for you to, if it's medication, if it's injection, you start treating it so that it will balance, for you to be able to achieve pregnancy. This thing has been happening to a lot of women and they're keeping silent about it. You need to go and speak to your doctor, and you should also go with your husband. Okay, if you have any question, feel free to drop it on the comment section. I will answer your question. Okay, don't forget, I'm still one and only Happy Love Home. I treat more about health, fertility and infertility, both men and the female. Please, if you love this video, help me to give it a share, okay, for more people to learn from this. Okay, I love you guys. Don't forget, health is wealth. That person where they strong, where they healthy, now the guys go look for money. Love you guys. Till my next video. Bye.